What's up guys, you know that whenever migration is finished, I make a video on the top 5 strongest city in Mafia city. But I never make a video on the top 5 strongest player, and the reason for this was because I always think it's really hard to rank the strongest player in the game, and it's going to be subjective. I know a lot of players might disagree with me on this, but after making videos on this game for a long time, I think why not? It's going to be fun. I know a lot of you guys want me to make a video like this, and I think it's finally right time to do this. After playing this game for a long time, I think I noticed every small changes in this game. I am more than qualified to make a video on the top 5 strongest player in the game. I know it's going to be subjective. A lot of you guys might disagree with me, but I want to know your opinion as well. So if you disagree with me on this list, you can comment in the comment section and rank your top 5 strongest player in the game. Now, first thing, I want to talk about the changes, how I'm going to rank this player. I'm not going to rank these players based on how I rank the strongest city in the game. The strongest city in the game is completely different from strongest player in the game. Strongest players means completely different, guys. If you are the strongest player in the game, you can fight a lot of strong cities on your own. You need to have a lot of troops with you that you can fight these strong cities actively, and even for a strong city it will be very hard for them to win from you, and you need to have a lot of troops, and this will be my criteria to rank the top 5 strongest player in the game. I will not try to rank them based on their strategy, because if you are fighting alone, there is no strategy, guys. You are just going for madness and you're just trying to show your dominance, and in this thing strategy don't matter. So I will be ranking strongest player based on this. Now let's start with our number 5, and this might be a little bit controversial. At number 5 I will put Benjamin B. Sigel. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, my friend, and he's one of the strongest player in the game, no doubt, guys. I actually never talk about him in my strongest city ranking video because his clan is very strong but not strong enough to crack top 5 yet. Just because of that I really talk about him, but I have seen him many times fighting very strong cities. He has very high stats and is very strong on his own, and I have seen him fighting alone a lot of time. He's really fearless. Now he has somewhat good clan, but I remember quite some time ago he was not in a very strong clan. His clan was not that strong, and without that he was fighting alone and winning a lot of these global events. So that's why I will rank Benjamin at number 5. Now let's move to number 4. It's going to be Monkey Reloaded. Now I know a lot of you guys will say Monkey Reloaded is just as strong as Yummy. He can fight a lot of battles, but guys, Monkey Reloaded is in a very strong clan. He always gets support and he's very good with strategy. His renegade game is really good. When it's come to being alone, fighting alone, I think that there are some players that can do better than him, and he is like 4 billion power at this moment, so he doesn't have a lot of troops, especially when it's come to fighting alone. And I'm trying to imagine a scenario here where he's fighting alone the strongest city, and I'm just thinking who can actually do better in this. So that's why I think 4 billion power, it's actually a lot of troops, but compared to the players that I'm going to talk about later in this ranking, I think he is quite far behind in terms of having troops. So for this I will be putting him at number 4. Monkey Reloaded, no doubt one of the strongest player in the game, but when it's come to fighting alone, when it's come to being the strongest player in the game, you have to have more troops, and I think he will be ranked higher, but as for now it's going to be at number 4. Now at number 3 it's going to be EGF Boss. I know, again you might guys think, what are you saying? EGF Boss, one of the strongest player in the game. He almost completed his legendary set. I'm not sure if he has completed all of his legendary equipment or not, but a very old player, not by age guys, I mean he's playing this game for a very long time. There was time he was not even doing any raids. I have seen a governor battle, I actually forgot about this, and in that he was not participating in any raid. He was just sending single march in the center again and again until he break the center. He was not even doing the raids properly. He was just attacking on his own, and that's guys really impressive. He's not afraid of losing troops at all, guys. So one of the most experienced player in the game, and when it's come to fighting and he's really fighting, he will go all out, guys. There's no doubt about this. So he's a very dangerous player in the game. In recent times, I am not seeing him doing that crazy stuff a lot, and he does have a very high power. He does have a lot of troops, so he can fight a lot of strong cities on his own even now, guys. That's why I'm going to put him at number 3. The number 2 and number 1, guys, are absolutely crazy, and I might think you have an idea about this. Now at number 2, I'm going to put the leader of ASR Clan. I don't think it's surprising at all. I have seen him fighting on his own many times, guys. This guy means business, and he's super fearless. He's increasing his stats really fast. He's very strong, and most of the time, guys, it's exactly opposite from the other players in the game. He will be fighting on his own most of the time, and he have a lot of troops, so he can fight a lot of strong cities on his own and actually win from them. So that's why I think he should be at number 2. A very strong player, ASR Clan. I just don't know what his name is because it's in a different language, but any of you guys know, let me know in the comment section. Now let's talk about the strongest player in the game, and I think you guys actually know about this. It's going to be Yummy, guys. Who else it can be, guys? Almost 12 billion power. So when it's come to having a lot of troops, it's more than what it's needed, and it's more than any player in Mafia cities. He can fight all day, all night, all month, all year, guys. So I told you that I'm trying to imagine a scenario where these players that I'm going to rank are fighting alone, and when I imagine Yummy fighting alone, I don't think any players in the game, even before the Renegade nerf, can actually burn him. After the Renegade nerf, it's impossible. So nobody in the game, no city in the game can burn Yummy. He's super strong. His account is completely maxed out. Everything is there to increase. Yummy has already increased it. So I don't think in terms of the strongest player in the game, there's no any confusion about this title. It's going to be Yummy, guys. And I think some players like the leader of God Clan and Boss are really close to Yummy, but still, guys, Yummy is going to be the strongest player in Mafia City. I just don't think any player in the game or any city in the game can even burn him, guys. So that's how strong, that's how cool Yummy is. So this is my top 5 strongest player in the game. You guys can let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and obviously you can rank your top 5 as well. So that was the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next. Take care. Peace.